Dior just released a new range of cream blushes and lip butters and also reformulated their powder blushes. I have got 3 of the cream blushes and 3 of the lip butters to try on today. I am going to swatch them all. I'm going to put everything on my face and I'm going to give you my thoughts on this new release. I did order some of the powder blushes. They have not made it yet. I did pay for expedited shipping, but you know, what can you do? As soon as they get here though, I will show them to you. But for now, we are getting into these cream products and I gotta say, I am super surprised by both the blushes and the lip butters. So let's take a look. I have no bronzer on, so I'm looking quite pale, but I wanted us to be able to see the blush colors, you know, without a bronzer kind of skewing them. First of all, this is the first one I'm opening and seeing the packaging. And look at this packaging. What? It's so pretty. For some reason, I had it in my head that this was going to be the same size as the lipstick. Like it was just, you know, the lipstick packaging. It's the same shape and concept as the lipstick packaging, but it's bigger. Look at this packaging. The detail on it. Okay, not to be dramatic, but this might be the prettiest blush packaging I have ever seen. This is the shade Candy. Let me just look at that. The case is just tinted. Well, it looks like this. It says Dior all over it. So when you put it in here, it looks like the packaging is imprinted that way, but it's just the bullet. It's so pretty. This is gorgeous. I cannot get over how pretty this packaging is. This is the shade Cherry. Really pretty. That is the shade Cherry. That is so vibrant. And lastly, this is the shade Toffee. Open her up. The packaging is so pretty. That is the shade Toffee. I also picked up 3 of the lip butters. They're so cute. That's so cute. Look at this. It's in person. It's really quite cute. This is the shade Glazed Lavender. I also got the shade Toffee. I love the little charm. That's too cute. And I got the shade Lychee. You get 0.34 ounces in these, so you get quite a bit of product in these little lip glow butters. Let's start with blushes. So here's what worries me about these blushes and why I didn't get all of them. They're pH activated, which has me concerned that these are all going to end up the same color. I don't know if that's true. That's been my experience with pH activated products. So here are the 3 shades that I have. Toffee, Candy in the middle, and then Cherry on the end. Really pretty, really nice color selection. So I think we're going to start with Toffee because it's the lightest. And, you know, we'll just build up from there. We're going to put them all on. I smell a little bit of mint in here. I'm not sure what to make of that. Let's just go. I'm going to go right on the face with that. I'm going to blend that out with my Rare Beauty blush brush. Just kind of tap it. Okay, so that is like very, very glowy. That's really pretty. It's peachy. Like to me, it's more peach than toffee. It does not look like it has dissolved my tinted moisturizer. I'm wearing the Jones Road Just a Tint under this, if you're curious. It doesn't look like it's dissolved it, which is great because this is a very creamy formula, like a very emollient, very slippy type blush. It's not thick like the Westman Atelier, at least not this color. I've only tried this color. Sometimes formulas are a little different shade to shade, so we'll see if that's consistent across the board. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's just a very natural peachy looking shade. We're going to go in on the other side with Candy, and I'm just going directly. These are in a stick, so to me, you should be able to go right on the face. If it doesn't work that way, then I will try it, you know, with a brush. But when something comes in this format, it makes me believe that you're meant to just go right on the face, or it's okay to go right on the face. Let me just tap, tap, tap. I absolutely love that shade. It's got kind of a gold shift to it. It's very like a corally shade, but it's got a gold reflect. So I can see a lot of gold. It's very sheeny. It almost feels like a highlight, but it's not enhancing texture. It's not upsetting me and making me want to wash it off. It looks nice. Okay, looking at it at 10 times magnification, it does not appear to be dissolving the foundation under it. That's a plus. That's something that I really, really love. Makes me very happy that it is not eating through my makeup because it feels very, very, like I said, these feel very, very emollient. There is Candy next to Toffee. Here they are back here by my face. Like these would be nice even layered. Like I could put Candy on top of Toffee, you know, right in the center for like a pop. So pretty. These are really nice. I'm very happy with these so far. I'm going to wipe off Toffee, reapply my foundation, and we'll go in with Cherry. All right, so I reapplied my complexion product. It does look like there's a little bit of staining. I want to see if the color changes at all. Like I'm going to shear them out after I get swatches. We'll see if there's any pH adjusting happening. You know, see if the colors change after a few minutes of adapting to your pH. Cherry looks very scary. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't even know if my camera is going to pick up how hot corally red this is. Usually cameras have a really hard time with this color. It looks like in my viewfinder it's, you know, correct, but we'll see in the footage. But it's very, 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 very vibrant. I just stuck my nail in it. Look what I did. I stuck my nail in it already. Oh, bummer. I hate when that happens. I'm really, really wanting to put on one of these lip butters. My lips feel so dry. Let's go in with Cherry. We're just gonna go. Wow. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine, except I'm going to take off this little chunk right here because that might be the little piece that like pushed it over the edge, you know, the one that like took it to the point of no return. So mistakes were made, and that mistake is that I put too much on. Yeah, mistakes were made. So clearly I went in with too much. This one looks almost matte compared to the other two. This is, you know, it's too much. I know that, but we're going to I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'll blend it out, smooth it over with some foundation. That's a lot. I knew it was gonna be, I mean, that's good news for people that need a more pigmented blush like that. You've got one. I'm gonna go over it with my sponge and try to lighten it up a little bit. Oh yeah, that works just fine. It's still a little much, but is it better? Is it better? The interesting thing to me is like I can see a little glow in the monitor, but in person, the actual blush is, I don't want to say matte, but this one by comparison, like this almost looks like I have a highlight on. This one just looks like, it looks slightly glowy just because it's a cream blush, but in person to me, it looks matte. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful formula. Now I know, right? So next time I'll put it on my hand, work from my hand in order to not get so much. But the shade itself is beautiful. It kind of almost looks like a poppy shade. And I like that because if I put on a red that's a pink base, it's just going to look pink or purple on me. This looks like cherry red. So I really like that shade. That's a beautiful shade. So here are all three of them swatched on my hand. This is Toffee. This is Candy. And this is Cherry. And it doesn't look like they are doing any pH adjusting on my hand, right? Like Toffee still looks light peach. Candy still looks like a bright coral. And Cherry, I mean, obviously looks like very intense. I don't see that they are changing colors. I'm going to shear them out a little bit to see if that makes a difference. So there are those three shades sheared out. And I don't see a huge shift in them, which is making me happy because really I thought this whole line is going to be a flop, right? They're going to all end up looking the same on everybody. Everybody's just going to have a pink blush and it doesn't really matter what color you get because they're all going to turn pink. That's one of the reasons why I wanted Toffee because it looked the least pink out of like nowhere near pink out of all of the other ones. And I was like, there's just, if that one turns pink, then you know that they all will. But it's not. It's peach. It's very peach. Let's get into the lip butters because my lips are dry. Now, these are not pH adjusting, which makes me very happy. So you might actually be able to see some different shades. We're going to start with Toffee because it just looks the easiest to wear and it doesn't have any shimmer. So I think it's going to be the easiest to like wipe off to apply the other one. Let's just put this on. Okay, so right off the bat, This is a very comfortable formula. I don't typically like lip butters. I know this is slander. I'm probably going to upset a bunch of people, but I don't like the Summer Fridays lip butters. Like, to me, they're too thin. They don't really feel like they're very nourishing or moisturizing on the lips. I'm not a fan of those. I've tried so many lip butter or balm things in this type of packaging, and I haven't really loved any of them. I really love the Rodent, of course, the Edam, but the Edam to me is a totally different animal. Like, that is a thick, nourishing, like super intense lip balm that I absolutely adore. This one is throw in your bag, put on without a mirror, incredibly comfortable. Charm is just a little bit of extra cute, which I really like. I mean, even at my age, I really like this. I think it's super cute. It feels very cushiony. It feels very nourishing. It has a slight little mintiness to it. Peptide and ceramide, hydrating and smoothing shine lip treatment. It has menthol in it. So that's what I'm feeling. That doesn't bother me. It reminds me a lot of the Lip Maximizer formula, both in scent and honestly kind of in texture. What I will say about this is, like, immediately putting it on, my lips feel nourished, they feel hydrated, it feels like it's gonna last. I just did a video on the PRADA highlights and the PRADA glowing lip color. They're a totally different format. I'm not saying they're the same, but these are fresh on the brain. I just tried these. They're so thin and like feels like melted Vaseline, you know, like very slippy, like olive oil. Feels like putting olive oil on your lips. This feels substantial. It feels like it's hydrating. And the color, the shine on these is gorgeous. That is Toffee. And so far, these are hit. Let's try on Glazed Lavender. They're even kind of hard to remove because they're so substantial. Like, they grip to your lips. You can feel that they are hugging your lips and nourishing them. They are expensive for a lip butter, less than the PRADA. I had to get this shade just because to me, it's unique and it had a shimmer to it. This is Glazed Lavender. This is the applicator. It's just one of these little lip hugging silicone tips. See how this one looks. Can you see the blue, purpley blue reflect in that? Like the way that the light bounces off of it and it's like purple. You can kind of see it in the viewfinder. Hopefully you can see it. It's so pretty. It's got glitter in it, like red, blue, purple. I just had to get this because I was curious. I didn't really think it was going to be visible on the lips, but it is. This is Toffee. Toffee's really pretty. That to me looks like Toffee. It's not the same shade as the blush. And then this is Glazed Lavender. I mean, look at that. Look how pigmented Glazed Lavender is. When you wipe them off, your lips feel so nourished. It's kind of hard to remove because it really grips. So the last one that we have is Lychee. I just got this one because I thought it was going to be the most pigmented, but these are actually quite pigmented. Let's put this one on. I can't get over the shine on these. I mean, I know they're a lip butter, but usually lip butters aren't as shiny as this. I think that the most interesting thing about these for me is how they feel. They feel so good. I think that these not only feel beautiful, but they look beautiful. They're very glossy, very sheer, very light. They make your lips look quite juicy and plump. Now, this is just a first impression, right? That it could change. At the end of the day, my lips could be dry, cracked, peeling. I will pin a comment and let you know if that is the case. Glazed Lavender, Toffee, and Lychee. And this is Toffee, Candy, and Cherry. Now, I've sheared these out because I wanted to see if there was any type of like sheared out, if they would pH adapt or pH adjust. They really haven't. These blushes are absolutely gorgeous, not only in formulation, but also visually. Visually, they're so pretty. The packaging is just gorgeous. I love the little Dior here down at the bottom, the Dior all over the bullet, the logo here at the top, the logo on the actual product. Really a joy to open and look at these and hold them in your hands. They feel quite heavy. I mean, this is just plastic, but it feels a little nicer than your traditional plastic container. It's just the little details on the packaging. Like, instead of this being clear, it's silver. it's nice. It feels like a luxury product to me. It feels like it warrants the price compared to a lot of blushes in the luxury category. Dior is priced well for a luxury brand, in my opinion. Their contour stick is priced very well. I mean, and these are beautiful. The lip glow butters, they shouldn't have been. I mean, $44 for a lip butter, that's a lot, but they're really comfortable. And all right, so final thoughts. I think that this is a smash hit. This is an excellent release from Dior. I am very happy with every single thing that I put on my face today. I love everything. Usually I pick up multiple colors because I want to be able to show you multiple colors, but I usually don't like all of them. I don't prefer all of them. This release, I like every single thing that I got. I like all three blushes. I like all three lip butters. That wraps up this video. My powder blushes should be in soon. As soon as I get them, I will film a video and let you know how I think those perform. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope that this video was in some way helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Yes, I see that people at Sephora, they're not loving these, and it's a packaging issue and it's a price issue. It's a value issue, really, is the issue here, is that they don't feel like these are a good value. And, you know, they're not. But I think it's a nice formula, and I think that the colors are really pretty. And you get more product in these than you get in their lip glosses. I do see the concerns, and I understand them. That's all. Just wanted to hop on and post a little update. I will see you guys later.